Where every prospect pleases and only man is vile. That quotation occurs to me quite often in my profession.
Mr. Arnett, I've been very curious to know what progress you've made since I last saw you.
I've done rather well.
How well?
My investigation concerning Mr. Wilde is almost complete.
And when you fill in what's missing?
I shall turn everything over to my client, who I believe will inform the police.
Naturally, I'm deeply interested. After all, it does concern my brother-in-law.
So it does.
And it would be very trying for all of us if he were linked up with anything like...
Like murder? Unfortunately, Mr. Wilde is already linked up with it. In fact, I would go so far as to say that not only is he linked up with it, but he's the chief performer in this case.
I presume that so far your client knows nothing.
Your presumption is correct.
Mr. Arnett,
It's quite all right, Mrs. Brent. I am a man of integrity. But I'm always willing to listen to an interesting offer.
Well, I'm prepared to pay handsomely.
Good. Obstructing the wheels of justice is a costly affair.
$5,000 should do it.
$15,000 should do it.
I think you're basing your demands on false premises, Mr. Arnett. I am not a rich woman.
I know that. But your sister is very rich. So is Mr. Grover, whom we are planning to marry.
7,000.
15.
I doubt very much if I can manage to get it.
In that case, I shall have to forge ahead with my inquiry. And may I remind you that Nevada courts have rather puritanical views? Why, some of our more impassioned juries even insist that a man who commits murder pay with his life. You know, Mrs. Brent, I'm a simple man. And I'm somewhat confused about your motive in protecting Mr. Wilde.
He's my sister's husband. I should think it would be quite obvious.
But he was your sister's husband when I came to your house that first day, and you had no intention of protecting him then. In fact, you went out of your way to supply me with information which might assist me. Of course, Mr. Wilde is a most attractive man. And I suppose even my sister-in-law, on sufficient acquaintance, might succumb to his charms.
Good night.
Good night. Has it occurred to you, neither of us looks like a scoundrel, do we?